Welcome my dear students to the fifth part. In this, let us discuss about power and collisions. Power is the rate at which work is done, or it is the rate of doing work. Power P is equivalent to W by T, that is work by time. SI unit of power is watt. It is represented by capital W. 1 watt is equivalent to 1 joule per second. Other unit of power is horsepower, denoted by HP, and 1 horsepower is equivalent to 746 watt. Another unit of power is kilowatt hours. 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to 6 joule. The relationship between power and velocity is given as P is equivalent to F into V. We know power is equivalent to rate of doing work, or dW by dt. Work done is replaced by force into distance. So, force into dl by dt. dl by dt is the rate of change of displacement, which is velocity. So, power is equivalent to force into velocity. Now, let us discuss about collisions. Collisions are nothing but interactions between objects. Let us discuss about the two types of collisions. They are elastic and inelastic collisions. An elastic collision is one in which the total kinetic energy and the total momentum is conserved. In an inelastic collision, the kinetic energy is not conserved, but the momentum is conserved. So we can say, if there are two masses m1 and m2 moving with initial velocities v1i and v2i, after collision, let their velocities be v1f and v2f. If the collision is elastic, then total momentum before collision is equivalent to total momentum after collision. That is, m1 v1i plus m2 v2i will be equivalent to m1 v1f plus m2 v2f. Since the collision is elastic, kinetic energy also will be conserved. That is, kinetic energy before collision is equivalent to kinetic energy after collision. Half m1 v1i square plus half m2 v2i square is equivalent to half m1 v1f square plus half m2 v2f square. Now, let us discuss about perfectly inelastic collisions. When two objects stick together after the collision and move as a single system, we say they have undergone a perfectly inelastic collision. So, in a perfectly inelastic collision, m1 v1i plus m2 v2i will be equivalent to m1 plus m2 into vf, because vf will be the velocity of both the objects moving as a single system. Hence, Vf is equivalent to m1 v1i plus m2 v2i divided by m1 plus m2. Since it is an inelastic collision, kinetic energy will not be conserved. Hope you might have understood about elastic and inelastic collisions. Thank you, dear students.